Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. This is we. It's the start of a new week. It's the start of a new week. Listen, I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, it's 60 y'all already up in here. Y'all let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me. We got some tea to get into, of course, honey. But let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Listen, y'all. It's Monday. We gotta make it a great week. You know what I'm saying? But hit that like button as you come on up in here. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting on. Get subscribed and bang that notification bell because you do not need to miss anything that goes down over here in the kitchen. Okay, period. All right. Um, Again, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. All right. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Listen, make sure you get your goalies and make sure you join our Patreon community. It is an exclusive community. Okay. Y'all say y'all can hear me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are doing well. Listen, we're gonna get into it all, but you guys know that there has been some jailhouse calls that have been released from Ernest, Ernesto, whatever his name, whatever you want his name to be, and his wife, Shirley Strawberry. All right. So this morning on the V103, iHeart, their radio station, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, they addressed everything. And Steve said, y'all black ass blogs is doing too much. That's what he said. He said, them y'all black ass blogs is doing too much. That's what he said. Okay. So we're going to get into it for sure. But y'all got to hit that like button. Okay. Y'all got to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribing. Let me speak to some of y'all. That's because I have manners. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't sleep with y'all last night. I ain't sleep with nobody last night. I wish, but no. Okay. What's up, Simply Elegant One? What's up, Demi Bell? What's going on, Miss Leela? What's up, Louisiana Chick? Miss P Hall, how you doing? Amber, how you doing? What's going on, Shonalyn? What's up, Ray Bishop? What's up, Ray 8405? How you doing? Mia, what's going on? Shout out to the mods. Hey, Diane Jackson, via Speaks Worley, Ruthie, Butchie Wife. Let's see here. Miss Queen, what's going on with you, Gwen? Aunt Natty Symmetry. Let's see who else is up in here. Sharice. Happy birthday, love. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I don't know what's going on with my voice this morning, but y'all pray for me. I'm a little under the weather. What's going on, Aquarius Goddess? What's up with you? Let's see. What's up? What's up? What's up? Schoolboy, just a little bit of my business. Just a little bit of my business. What's going on, Lysandra? How are you? We got Switzerland in the house. I know that's right. Come on, Switzerland. We worldwide. Candy, you ain't the only one worldwide, girl. I'm worldwide too. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Lady Harris, what's going on? Bernice Jackson, how are you? What's up, everybody? Okay, listen. We about to get into this addressing of it all. Okay, so let me back y'all up a little bit. These jail calls were released from October of 2022. All right. Shirley does let us know here that she has not spoken with Ernest or Ernesto in quite some time. She didn't give us the timeline, but she did state that she have not talked to him in quite some time. So we're gonna get into it. Before we do, what's going on, Curtis? Jordan, how y'all doing? I mean, how you doing? How y'all doing? I'm so country, child. What's going on, Queen? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all hit that like button. And also, too, we are still celebrating 8K. So at any point during this live, you would like to give $8, 80, 80, 80, 80, $8.80, Lord have mercy. $8.80, $8.88. We just celebrated 8K, all right? A huge milestone. And we're on the way to 10K, baby. We driving in the 10K. We driving on in. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Hold on one second. Let me pull up the. I am gonna go ahead and tell you I'm gonna leave the thumbnail up. So hold on. Well, actually, I think the thumbnail is on here the whole time anyway. So I think we'll be good.
Decided.
Okay, hold on. Hold up the line. What's going on, Shirley? What's going on, Mama B? What's going on, everybody coming in? I'm embarrassed that her name is Shirley. Normally, Shirley's tend to be smart. This woman is dumb. Shirley, did you listen to the did you listen to it? So let's back up a little bit. Last week, there was a piece of the call that was released where she talked about Steve being, you know, out of shape and stuff like that. He was huffing and puffing going up the stairs and stuff like that. And then she said that Marjorie Harvey sees them as the help. Now y'all know Margie and I got an auntie named Marjorie, and I still don't know how to say it. Marjorie and Steve, they've been going through their little stuff with the blogs and stuff like that, reporting certain things that they say allegedly isn't true. But he feels like this coming out on top of this about this Shirley phone call with the jailbird, that phone call coming out on the top of, on the heels of him and Marjorie dealing with what they dealing with, he feel like it's a pile on, right? So we're gonna get into it. I cut this down. It was about, I'd say about 32 minutes. I think I cut it down to probably about 25 seconds. I mean, not 25 minutes. Lord have mercy. Y'all, if y'all can't tell, I've been working all night. What's up, Veronica? What's going on? Okay, so let's get into it, y'all.
To just address it since it's out there. It's one thing when we're dealing with gossip, rumor, and hearsay. That's one thing. I've dealt with this for years. But when it's not gossip and it comes from, a reliable source, then it turns into something different. And so, all of this trending stuff and all this here. And so after some deliberation, we got together. Now, here's the deal about this strawberry letter. I have no idea what Shirley's going to say. I told Shirley that it was up to her how she wanted to address it. You know, I did go along with this as an idea. I'm not saying I didn't do that, because we talked about it as a radio family and decided this may be the best way. You know, because it's no longer rumor. It's not gossip or anything. You know, this is something that's really touching us all right now. And so, yeah, this is a strawberry letter. And like, you know, I was, you know, being sarcastic when I did the tease last week. The strawberry letter is, I didn't know, the subject was, I didn't know I was going to be my own letter. You know, which is true. Now, oftentimes I joke about it, because some of these letters sound like I was in it, but this one is. And so today, the way I'm gonna do it, Shirley, I'm gonna just let you talk.
Okay.
I think I think it's up to you to be as honest or revealing as you choose to be. You know, we can talk about as much of it as you like, but I think it's an opportunity for you to say what you want to say.
I can't stand this old shaft music in the background, y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me, honey. I can't stand it. Look like we finna get ready to watch Shaft or something. Lord have mercy. How y'all doing, everybody? Y'all gotta listen to this, because this is anyway, y'all gotta listen to it, okay? But please hit that like button. Please hit that like button, please. I don't want to have to keep begging y'all, honey. Yeah, it do sound like Shaft, don't it? It don't sound like Shaft to y'all. That's what it sound like to me. Shafts, what something? I don't know. I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, it's 163 people in here thus far. Please make sure you again hit that like button, okay?
And share your feelings on it, and then we'll have an exchange about it.
Okay. All right, Steve, I'm going to just start by saying that my estranged husband is in jail. He's been in jail for over a year, since about right after the 4th of July of 2022. And recently, some phone calls from last year between he and I were leaked. And on those calls, you hear me saying you were winded going up the stairs at your home, and Marjorie looks at us as the help. And right here and now, I want to apologize to you and Marjorie for what I said. As much as I wish I could, I can't take it back. I can't. I said it, and you know, I want to apologize. It was definitely not me trying to add to what you and Marjorie already have going on in your lives right now. But the fact that these tapes were released, it does seem like everyone is coming for you, I should say, at this time, including me. But in reality, the tapes have nothing to do with what you and Marjorie have going on. It was just me running my mouth in a private.
Well, let's not forget that the stuff didn't come out about Marjorie and Steve until what, a couple of months ago. I mean, of course, people been talking, but the height of that didn't come out until about a month. What you talking about? Shirley. Okay, I'm gonna let her finish. Now I am gonna stop and give commentary, but you know.
Private conversation, or what I thought was a private conversation. And again, I apologize. I feel terrible. I make no excuses. You know, I said what I said, and there's no denying it. There's no taking it back. Back then, when the phone calls happened, I was trying to stand by my man, be supportive wife, you know. I've been married to this man for 8 years. I had no idea that all this was going on with him. I had no idea. And the charges that he's facing are horrific. They are really bad. I for sure did not want your name mentioned in any kind of way associated with my mess. So I had to call you. I had to tell you it was a hard call for me to make. But I called you. And I want to clear something up, Steve. You did not introduce me to him.
Okay, I definitely wanted you guys to hear that. She's reiterating to the public that Steve is not the one that's how they met. That's not the connection and how they met. She is about to explain the connection, but I did find that strange. But she said she was gonna clear it up, honey. Strawberry letter me. Mhm. Girl.
I met him through a friend. I should
That's
say an
exactly what she's trying
ex-friend
to
now.
tell y'all.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying. I had to tell you he was in jail. It was going to come out. I didn't want you to hear it from anyone else. I wanted you to hear it from me because I knew once the police and everyone, got involved, and they were already involved, and they found out who his wife was and who she worked with and all of that, and that's you, Steve Harvey, it would become, a real big story because it's your name. And like I told you, Steve, when I called you, I didn't want to call you. I mean, I was embarrassed. I was hurt. I felt so stupid and, I felt betrayed, humiliated. It was just terrible. I mean, I kept saying to myself, how is this my life? Police and jail and all of this. It was just something that I didn't, I'd never experienced anything like this. The police came, they took my car. I was at the salon getting my hair done. They rolled up, took my car. I had to have my stylist take me home. I had to move in with friends. I lost my house. I lost everything. Oh, and I have to tell you this too. Like on the day, July 4th, we were having dinner with friends and we were going to watch the fireworks after that. And so the fireworks didn't happen that night because it was like a terrible, terrible storm. So the fireworks got canceled. And when I look back, I see now that was kind of a metaphor for what was about to happen in my life. The thunderstorms were coming. They were coming. The next day was the last time I saw him. He was arrested the very, very next day. I didn't even know he was arrested. I couldn't get in touch with him later that day. Well,
listen, 242 people in the house. Hey, little baby, in my Dr. Heavenly voice. What's going on? How you doing? Good morning to everybody. It's 242 people in the room right now. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Also, too, if you're feeling like it, go ahead and bless the platform. I am about to put my fair use. I should have had that going across the screen anyway, but it's there. It's there. All right. And let me read. You were so desperate to be in love and married that you overlooked the red flags and married a. Ooh, Auntie Bernice has spoken, honey. Hey, P&2 Ross. Hey, everybody coming in here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. All right. Be so kind. Be so kind to hit that like button because it's free. Push this video on up in the algorithm.
I'll tell you the rest later, how I got the phone call from jail and all of that. But we'll be back at 23 minutes after the hour with this live strawberry letter. You're listening.
Okay, if you're just coming in, we are taking a listen at the strawberry letter, all right, from Shirley Strawberry addressing the things that were said about Steve Harvey and his wife, Marjorie Harvey. All right. Again, good morning to everybody. Hey, Yvette, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so let's get into it, honey.
Steve Harvey Morning.
I'm not going to interrupt it at this point. Shirley was going over some of the key points about how she discovered the actions of her husband, the date that she discovered it. She's apologized for the things that were said about myself and Marjorie in the letter. I'm not responding right now. I'm allowing her to tell her story. I think it's important that a person tells their side of it because, like I said earlier, this is no longer hearsay. This is not gossip or rumor. This is real life. So, Shirley, you can continue.
All right. So I was telling you how I found out that he was in jail. I got a call from the jail and, I didn't answer it because I'm like, who would be calling me from jail? I looked at my phone like, jail? Where'd this call? It just didn't compute. So I just ignored it. But he got word to me through one of his friends. They texted me that he was at Fulton County Jail. So the next time he called, I picked up, and that was him that had called earlier from jail. And, he told me what happened. I thought he would be getting out in a couple of days because that's what he told me. But of course, here we are a year later, those days turned into weeks, the weeks turned into months. And like I said, this is just on and on. Every day is just something. And my life has just been a nightmare ever since. And it's still going on, Steve. I mean, I had no idea that those tapes would be released to the world. I knew that they were being recorded, but I didn't know that they were going to go out to the world. I mean, I was just trying to make conversation with him, trying to, just get him to think about something other than where he was. I was telling him about my day, this particular day, and that was the day we were talking about, on the phone when I said those things about you and the things that you heard and the world heard.
Okay, y'all, hold on 1 second. Let me do something real quick. Yeah, I agree with those of you that are saying Shirley was trying to keep her job. Yeah, I agree. Because that's exactly what it give me. I gotta keep my job. I gotta keep my job. Oh, I gotta keep my job. I got to kiss a little booty to keep my job. Okay, here we go.
I haven't spoken to him in quite some time. Divorce proceedings are underway. And Steve, at this point, all I could say is what I have is my faith. If it wasn't for God, I probably would have, lost my mind or something in this instance. People don't see what happens when these mics go off. Who wants their personal stuff, their private conversations to go out to public? No one wants that. I mean, what could I say to you after this, happened? I was devastated. I mean, absolutely devastated. I mean, I thought of everything, I could lose my job. How could I face you? Everything, what I'm going through is what I'm going through, and I've been going through it for over a year. I just haven't spoken about it. Then on top of all that, these tapes come out and I'm talking about you and Marjorie, and you guys are going through your own private hell right now. You didn't need me to contribute to anything, and I thought back, because I knew I had to say something, speak on. You created this term years ago in Los Angeles called reality radio. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is about as real as it gets, Sure. And the reason I'm here before you now, I wanted to say it live on the radio, is because your name is in it. We've been friends for a long time, Steve, and these jail calls were made public, and I wanted to give you and Marjorie a public apology and to ask for your forgiveness publicly. I just wanted to have a real moment with you. And, I have to tell you, I've been coming to work every day because, it's my only safe haven right now. It gave me a place where I could still be myself and forget my troubles for a little while, and just, do my job. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you, of course, Steve, Tommy, Junior, and of course my girl Carla, for the space and the grace that you guys have shown me. This is a very difficult time in my life, if you can imagine. I love you guys. We're family, and I thank you. And I just want to thank everyone. I'm just trying to live. I'm sorry for what you and your wife are going through right now in your life. And I hate your names were dragged into my drama because you certainly don't deserve it. That's it.
Well, Shirley, let me say this. First of all, what's happening to me and Marjorie, I'm going to address that. But let me say this though.
I am seeing y'all comments and I'm loving it because some of y'all are mixed with your opinion and how you feel about this situation. Some of y'all feel like girl cry me a river. Some of y'all are like, I understand. Some of y'all have a new respect for Steve Harvey morning show. Are you gonna be listening every morning now? Do you have I mean, I'm just wondering. I haven't listened to a Strawberry Letter in quite some time, so this has been the first time. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that iHeart app probably about to get off my phone after that. Cause that ain't even where I listen to my podcasts and stuff at. Um, some of y'all saying no. Ooh. Where's her apology to her daughter Sheridan? Ooh, honey. I won't be listening. Okay, yeah, because I was kind of wondering, will you guys be listening and tuning in now? It's 300 people in the room. Please hit that like button. Please, please, please hit that like button. Y'all saying now. Oh, honey, child. No. Oh, listen, y'all bless the platform. We are still celebrating 8K, $8.88. Hey, if you feeling like blessing with $80, that's what our pledge is. We do have two that have come through. All right. So we appreciate that. We appreciate that. All right. Um, yeah, Brandy, she kept saying, even at the beginning of this, she kept saying that Steve and Marjorie was already going through their own stuff, and she's gonna go on to say that she felt like she got piled on. That's what she's gonna say, or she piled on to them. So, which I don't think that that's what that was. If these calls were recorded back in October, but okay, girl.
The devil is busy. The devil is busy. And the devil don't come for those he got. He sends those that he has. So now, with all that's going on around us right now, what I do understand, though, see, this jailhouse conversation you had was last year in October 2022. But the devil know how to pile on at the right time. So this tape that was made in October 2022 gets released right on the heels of all of this to just pile on some more. And I guess you say, it was recorded because, when everybody get that phone call, who ain't had that phone call? Fulton County, we please know yourself phone call. This phone call is being recorded. We come back, we'll address some more. But this Strawberry Letter look like it's about to be the 9 o'clock hour. So we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay. So that was that little piece of it, honey. Like I said, I was able to break this down because I know I mean, I didn't break down nothing that she didn't say. So, who is Whitney Williams? I don't know who said something about Whitney Williams. What's going on, Alice? How you doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing great. Please, at least hit that like button. It's free if you hit that like button. Um. Y'all wilding in the comments, but I'm here for it, honey. All right, let's keep going.
To give you a brief recap, we opened up the floor for Shirley to tell her story, whatever she wanted to do. We didn't rehearse this. We didn't plan this. Shirley came out and apologized for the things that were said about myself and my wife. But I also realize, and I know the timing of all this is important because this conversation she had with her estranged husband was in October of 2022. The tapes got released right now. So
can y'all help me with something? Can y'all help me with something? Can y'all help me with something real quick? Is it really her estranged husband? Technically, I'm just wondering. Can somebody help me with that? Is it technically her estranged husband? Shirley is human just like the rest of us. The shoe could easily be on the other foot. Um, I can understand that, TW. We respecting all opinions. Everybody got, different opinion. Um, well, I'm talking about I'm yeah, cause I mean I heard what she said I listened to the whole thing. I did. I listened to the whole thing. So I know what she's going to say as to that reason. But she's saying estranged before she get to that point is a little weird for me. I'm just saying. I was just wondering. Any black woman putting Shirley down ain't ish. I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree. Shirley has her own skeletons too. I mean, and that's just speaking facts as well. She dealing with her own thing, her relationship with her daughter, her allowing that man. I don't care what your relationship with your daughter is. I ain't never finna sit up and talk on no jailhouse phone about my daughter. I don't care what our relationship is. Nigga, you in jail. We don't have no reason to talk about my daughter on the phone. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't got no respect for somebody to do something like that. I'm just saying.
And then when you can throw my name on anything, because you look at all these stories, my name headlines the stuff. And so Shirley, when it came out, she called right away, apologized and everything. And so I understand that. And Shirley didn't want her mess to become our mess. Let me say this to you, Shirley. We have known about this right after it happened. But we can't get in nobody's marriage and just go, girl, what you doing? What you thinking? What you
We
feeling?
didn't want to say nothing.
Right. They didn't want to say nothing.
We didn't want to talk
because
about it.
we didn't want to talk about it, and we wanted to create for you a space where you could come to work and have some moments. Because I know what it's like.
And you did.
To get beaten and eaten alive. And so it became, for us, let's just be there for her. And when you want to tell us, you will tell us.
Yeah.
When you're ready. Now, good thing you had Monica, Mississippi Monica, who has been with you this whole ride. You did confide in her. So Monica would keep us posted, but until you wanted to invite us in, we were just left over here as a support system. And so we were just, yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but can I just say this? I look at you guys as my family. We all are family. A lot of times
My question is this. Y'all that good family and y'all that good friends. Shirley never came out and had a conversation with you about her even talking to him about. Come on now, that's a friend. Listen. You cannot. I don't care what you are going through. You on the phone. That ain't that Shirley's daughter, daddy. She sitting up talking to him on the phone just as comfortable as I don't know what. Now, if you on the phone on a jailhouse call that comfortable to talk, I can only imagine when you was out and about and how you talked about your own daughter to that man. And then I anybody that I see that go up for that ain't nothing. That's how I feel about that.
there was a time we saw each other more than we saw our actual families. And, it was just so hard for me I'm a private person, but we all have our stuff. We talk afterwards. We're friends. We're all that. It was just hard for me to bring this particular thing up. I was just so embarrassed, and humiliated. And I just felt like a fool. I felt so stupid. And, I couldn't. It's not that I didn't want to talk about it. I just couldn't find the words. And that's the honest to God's truth. I just couldn't come to you guys. If you had come to me, I would have opened up. But, I understand, but I couldn't. It was too much. It was just too much for me at that time,
Okay. Shirley, we get it. Hang on. This strawberry letter's been extended. This is important, y'all. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve.
Okay. So far we've heard her apologize, honey. She's saving her job and different stuff like that. And they're going to address that as well, you know. But there are so many things that I am going to have to. There are certain things that, and in this situation, let me be clear. There are certain things that I can empathize and sympathize with, but then there are certain things that I can't overlook either in this situation. That was the same thing, in my opinion, that she did, that you don't have room to do, especially when you giving a person a second chance, knowing what they're capable of doing, what they have done. You should always be on radar. I don't know if this go for all of y'all, that if you decide to give somebody that deep a second chance after what he had already been accused of prior to, you got to be careful. And sometimes you got to take the punches that come along with you wanting to grant that person a second chance. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I think, again, there are areas where I can sympathize and empathize, but then there are areas again that I'm like, girl, you need to, like, please stop. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, oh yeah, you can request jail calls and transcript. Yeah, you can request all that stuff for sure. Okay, let's go.
Harvey Morning Show.
Lie, it came from the inside circle, because we're inside circle. We are family. And so when it came out, you know, Marjorie is on baby watch right now. We got another grandchild coming, and the baby's due any minute. So Marjorie's over there on baby watch. She's just doing grandmama duties. And Marjorie don't really get into all this right here. And so I didn't really, you know, look, I'm so used to getting beat up, but I didn't know how Marjorie was feeling about everything that's out there, because these bottom feeders are just beating my wife up. And even though we've made a conscious effort and we said we're not going to address it, I'm tired of it. And so when this came out, this is how the devil work. I'm gonna pile it on. I'm gonna go get somebody that worked for me, because one more time, God, the devil don't come for those he got. He sends the ones he has. So now I'm going to get me a government employee that needs some money, that work at Fulton County. I'm going to get a hold of him. I'm going to release these tapes. I'm going to get him to need a little bit of money. I'm going to give it to this female blogger.
Steve, I need you to split. Steve. It don't take all that to get no jailhouse call. Steve, it don't take all that to get a jailhouse call. Get with the program. It don't take all of that to get no jailhouse call. Who gonna tell them? Who gonna tell them? Baby, he act like you got to go through World War 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 just to get these jailhouse calls. Steve, it don't work. Oh my goodness. Steve act like you got to go through everything to get these. Oh, too funny. Okay, let's keep going.
And she gonna get a little bit of money, and now I'm gonna soak them. But the timing of it was ugly because of everything else that's going on right now. And it made it look like Shirley was piling on. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't her intent, but it happened. Like I say, I understand. But the part I'm coming with now is because it's been so ugly for my wife, man. And see, this is what I've never done before. It's been so ugly for my wife, and I've stood there trying not to say nothing, but I'm not a blog. We, me, Shirley, Carla, Tommy, Mississippi Jr., we ain't a blog. We're a real media platform. And I don't know if you all know what it's like to wake up every morning that we get up, and our job and mission is to brighten your day. And it don't matter how dark our day is. We got the job to be the morning show. And we got to put on the show. And Tommy come in here with Junior come in here off a crisis with sickle cell. Tommy come in here with bad news. Tommy get hit with cancer. Shirley going through her life right here. Carla got a whole family over here. Everybody got crosses to bear. But we got to come in here anyway, and we got to be the morning show. In spite of what's happening in our life, when it ain't funny or fun or inspirational or motivational or informative at all, we just in here trying to make it. So I get it. So what I'm about to do now is clear up a few things. And you know, the comment that came out, it was untimely. You know, but that's why we don't have people in our house. That's why we don't, that's why a whole lot of stuff we don't do. But when I come back, we'll be back. And my fat wheezing ass will straighten all this out.
Stop. I said I was sorry. I'm
just want to be clear about
concerned.
that. I just want my fat wheezing ass going up these steps. I don't be back. I'm not going to
You
let that
were
go.
winded, though.
Well, you sorry all you want. Hell, that's what I heard.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And you tearing away at her character.
Not
And I
wheezing ass. Okay. All right. Sorry, I just saw a DM I had to respond to. Okay, listen. We got a little bit more to go, and then we'll be done with it. But y'all, this is Shirley Strawberry we talking about. We talking about the Shirley Strawberry, honey. The Shirley Strawberry. You are a public figure. Steve, you're a public figure. Not only that, but you have radio stations, you have TV shows. So, of course, anybody that work with you, y'all are up for talking about. Okay, period. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Listen, y'all do what Schoolboy asked y'all to do. Pass that collection plate round, $8.88. But you know, we actually like to celebrate when we get a donation, honey. We like to celebrate. So I want to shout out to Miss Famika Capricorn. Hey, thank you so much for the cash out blessing. Let's book. Hey. I see what some of y'all saying about Steve and Margarine. Steve and Margarine. Let's see. Who you talking about? K Jones. Who do? Who do? K Jones, I don't know how you meant that. I don't do what do you mean by that though? Can you clear that up? Because I don't like to be, can you kind of clear that up just a little bit? What do you mean by it? What do you mean by that? I don't I can't move on till I figure out what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the friendship will ever be the same. In all honesty, I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, the friendship will never be the same because once you say stuff like that, I mean, Okay, you can apologize, but I'm not fit to trust you like I had been trusting you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what that's about. I'm a little now, Kay. See, I be trying not to go there with people. Kay, what you trying to say? Well, I sure don't look like him. Okay, this I sure don't look like him. Okay, right? I know you say you ain't seen me, but you can go back and look at my video from yesterday. I sure don't look like him. Okay. Okay, you kind of disturbed my spirit a little bit. I got to go on and play this video. Lord have mercy. She said I sound uh like funky Dineva. Y'all, that kind of got me a little shook in her.
Don't like what you're doing to her. I don't like the timing of this jailhouse release because it just seemed like it added more and it came from the inside. I'm tired, but she got to be tired. The woman I married is a good woman. She the best thing ever happened to me. She's God-fearing, she's loyal, she's faithful, and she's a kind and loving person. I don't care what nobody says. And y'all quit talking about she was in my other marriage and ruined it. She didn't. She was nowhere around that. My marriage, I got divorced in 2005. My marriage was over when the Kings of Comedy was out. Y'all ain't know that though, did you? It was over then. It took us this long to get to the divorce. That's when the official paperwork came out. But in 2005, let me hip you to something. I had nothing. I lost the radio show we were on in LA on March 23rd, and I lost the only TV show I had May 10th. Steve Harvey had no money. Got with Marjorie again, New Year's Eve, met her, talked to her. She was with her kids in Hawaii. We got together in 2006. We had nothing. She didn't marry into no lap of riches. I had nothing. When I asked her to marry me at the end of 2006, and then she
Steve, Steve, Steve. Oh Lord, help Jesus.
said she wanted to get married in 2007. I told her too soon. I got to get some stuff together. She said, what? I said, baby, I ain't really got nothing. I'm trying to build. She said, I'm going to get in there and build with you. We got married in 2007. Do you know what I was doing in 2007? Nothing. We had 4 stations in 2005. 4. We built this. All of us built this. We had 4 stations. We turned this into something. But that woman got down in that foxhole with me and turned this into something. In 2007, we got married. In 2008, we found out that somebody had stolen 7 years of my tax returns. I ain't gonna mention no name. And we owed the government $22 million and we in debt. But then guess what? She stayed with me in that. Then guess what? In 2009, I got Family Feud. In 2009, the book came out. In 2012, the talk show came out. I'm telling you, this woman got in the hole and built this with me. She didn't steal nothing. And I'm tired of y'all talking about my girl.
So yeah, I'm literally over here rubbing my eyes.
Thanks. Shirley, we all make
2005. Ruined it. She didn't. She was nowhere around that. My marriage, I got divorced in 2005. And then she said she wanted to get married in 2007. I told her too soon. In 2007, we got married. In 2008, we found out that somebody had stolen 7 years of my tax returns. I ain't gonna mention no name. And we owed the government $22 million and we in debt. But then guess what? She stayed with me in that. Then guess what? In 2009, I got Family Feud. In 2009, the book came out. In 2012, the talk show came out. I'm telling you, this woman got in the hole and built this with me. She didn't steal nothing. And I'm tired of y'all talking about my girl. Because my girl is one of the best women I've ever met. And why you black ass people out there got these blogs like you just gonna destroy somebody, I don't really know what that's about. But don't worry about it because it ain't working. Because all we are now, we are a tighter two-handed circle. Thank you for doing that. And you're not gonna split us up. And we're not going nowhere. And she is none of what you said she is. And
a lot of courage to do what you did, to be transparent like this, Shirley. You tell your story. Don't let other people tell your story. In our journey in life, we all make mistakes. Shirley, we all make mistakes. And you have to keep asking God to guide your steps. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah.
Can I say this?
Yeah, man.
We family and we got family members. There's not a moment that I ain't got on Steve's nerves and he said, and he, in a private conversation with somebody else, you know what time they got on my damn nerve today. It's not like we haven't said things that we just say, you know what, the Junior got on my damn nerve. I'm sick of Junior ass. I said that to somebody.
I've said the same thing, Tom.
You know what I'm saying?
This morning before I came to work, actually. Tommy getting on your nerves. You said before you open the mic. All these damn pictures he sending. Lord. Ooh.
Another
You know, man, Carla's right. Tommy's right. Nobody wants their private thoughts brought.
Come on, man.
Nobody. Do you know what would happen if any of us had our private thoughts and private conversation aired? Lord,
yeah, I do.
We wouldn't have no damn. We wouldn't have a morning show. Y'all show wouldn't have a job out there. I just think that everybody. We don't live in a world that's forgiving anymore.
Not at all.
We don't live in a kind world anymore. We live in a fallen world. But we do have a lot of huge fans on this show. And we do understand that there's a lot of people who love us. The problem, and I've said it 100 times, is hate is louder than love. But love is stronger. And we all gonna have to learn that lesson. And as much as I want to get out there and change things, and as much as I wish people would stand up and back me more, that ain't the world we live in. We live in a social media climate, and everybody's idea is to tear somebody down to get clicks. And we're just not going to sit here and let you click this sister's life away. And I'm not going to sit here no longer and let you destroy my wife's image and character. It's hard. And we need each other to support each other to show love. Now, look, man, do I expect this to change anything? Probably not. But you know what? At least it feel good to say your piece. Sometimes, man, you just want to be able to say your side of it. To tell your damn story, your truth. Now, are they going to twist it? Yes.
Yes.
Are they going to try to flip it and use it against you? Yes. But I got news for you. Isaiah 54:17 is real. It's the word of God. And I don't care what you do, what God got for me, what God got for you, what God got for Shirley. There ain't nothing you can do about it. What God got for Carla, what God got for Junior, for Tommy, for Monica. There's nothing you can do about it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You know what's really crazy, man? Do you know really how YouTube and all this stuff works? Do you know how many tens of thousands of clicks you have to get to make 3 to 5 cents? Do you know how many millions of views you got to have to make thousands of dollars? But here what happened. When y'all jump on that danger calm down trail and you post your video, what y'all do to each other is y'all cannibalize each other. So if y'all would just leave that one video, everybody would have to go there to see it. And that person could profit. But no, y'all take it like y'all did your music and you spread it on your site. Now a person can go anywhere and get it. Now guess what? Now ain't nobody getting 1 million views, so don't nobody profit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I just wish, man, that we as a people would get out the hate business, because the hate business don't pay. I don't know if y'all been watching real close, but if you look at anybody out there that's been in the hate business, that don't look real good right now. I don't know if you noticed that. Listen, y'all, there's a motivational speaker named George White, and this dude, he released something that has kept me, and I play it to myself every day. I'm gonna play this. This is George White, a motivational speaker.
God chose you, so you're gonna have to fight more. You're gonna have to do more.
All right, y'all. That was it. That was it. You know, I see a lot of y'all are divided. Some people are saying Steve shut up. Some people are saying Steve should be able to speak his piece. But girl, I thought this was about Shirley Strawberry. That's what I thought it was about. That's what I thought this was about. Now I get it, Steve and them going through their own stuff, but haven't Steve already came out and addressed this stuff once? Why you didn't let her have a moment? That's all I'm asking. I mean, if she was gonna address, that's all I'm saying. Steve done already addressed this once. Am I correct? But anyway, I guess that's neither here nor there. Y'all heard what Shirley had to say. She apologized. She apologized. I just think personally, friendships aren't gonna repair that easy. I mean, but then again, I don't know. I do agree. I mean, as much as I don't agree with some of what Shirley got going on, I feel like that moment should have definitely been about Shirley because Steve has already kind of addressed this already. I'm just saying. Margie told Steve he better defend her character if he gives Shirley space to beg for not you confirming the help comment. Okay, that's not funny. I gotta quit. I gotta quit. So here's my opinion about bloggers. I don't really consider myself no blogger. I'm gonna be straight up and honest with y'all. I don't consider myself no blogger. I don't consider myself no. I consider myself a true content creator because I create content. Right? I'm not just getting up here speaking on these things. I literally create content behind it. So I see myself as a content creator. I get what Steve is saying. There are blogs that do stuff like that. But you're a public figure, sir. You getting up speaking about it, honestly, is gonna do what? Nothing. As long as social media, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram is a thing, you, Steve, are gonna forever be fighting the internet. That's facts. You know? But I'm not discounting or taking his his thing away. But I mean, I'm just saying you talk about things, people gonna talk about you. That's what I'm saying. Um, he can't be paying her much. I don't know. I don't know. She said she lost everything when she lost the car, she lost the house, she lost everything. She was living with people. I don't know what the current situation is, but she did state that she hasn't spoken with why was I about to call a man named why was I about to call him Clarence? She hasn't spoken with Ernesto or Ernest. I will not go fund me a I would not go fund me a penny to Shirley after she gave all of her money to Ernesto with his side chick. Child. If Steve introduced them, she might have been upset. Well, he did. She did clear that up in the beginning of this, and she stated that Steve is not how her and Ernesto met. She did state that at the beginning of the um interview. So what she said Steve was out of breath climbing the stairs, and I feel like that's no tea because if he really was out of breath, then he was just out of breath. That's no tea. But I think it was the comment about Marjorie being Shirley said that she felt like Marjorie saw them as the help, or that she heard. That's basically what it was, and so I think that's what Steve's um I think that's what Steve was most maybe frustrated about or whatever you want to call because I don't think he was mad for sure. Fooling with pimp he how do you lose everything at her age? I mean, I guess when if they had things together, then they had probable cause to take those things, right? I mean, if they signed on a dotted line together, then that's just what it was. That's all I'm saying. I mean, there were red flags prior to this, and Shirley can't make me believe that there wasn't. Shirley cannot make me believe in my mind that there was no red flags that would have wanted you to stop before this got as bad as it possibly did. And that's come on now. One thing I can say about you black women in the chat, y'all got intuition out of this world. Okay, when y'all think of something, when y'all feel something, am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody in the comment section tell me I'm wrong. Black women are smart Y'all get that intuition, something going on, and you know it. Now, some choose not to listen to it, but you know it and you feel it. That's just what I'm thinking, right? If they come and pick up the car, if they come and come, they get the house, they come get this. It just kind of sounds like to me that maybe they signed on the dotted line for some of this stuff together. But again, I feel like Shirley saw those red flags. She just chose to ignore those red flags. And again, like I said, black women, from what I know, and the black women that I've been around, y'all got some intuition out of this world. And again, sometimes some choose not to act on it in the moment, but y'all know. Marjorie appears to think that she is better than, so what Shirley probably said was true. I can think that, but at Jay's tone, I guess it's the way in which it came out. You know, um, yeah, this y'all sense it kicks in. Y'all intuition absolutely. Come on now. Let me see. Our intuition is a gift from the ancestors, and it's almost always on point. Almost always on point. But again, some just choose not to listen to it. Charlie's insecurities has holding on to that man. I don't know AOP because I also feel like is it I mean it could be insecurity, but y'all I can't take a woman, a man either, if a man did this. I How you on the phone with somebody that's not you are married and she's asking you questions about what's going on with him, considering that he can't be around children and stuff like that, and you tend to tell her that it ain't none of her business because y'all gotta beat, but then you go and sit up and talk directly to the man that's in jail for what he's in jail for about your daughter. That don't make no sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Did y'all hear what I just asked? Does that make any sense? Your daughter is asking what's going on with this man. You tell her it ain't none of your business. You shouldn't be in my marriage. But then you are the same woman to get on the phone with this jailhouse bird talking about your daughter. Make it make sense. Sherry, I don't think that is a big deal. I think it's more of a big deal because of the fact that she's employed by Steve, and you shouldn't say anything about your employer at all. You should, if you feel like your employer is fat, out of shape. I mean, you ain't walking around the office telling somebody that and then expect for it not to get out. I'm just saying, this is what it is. I That's what I think it is. I don't really necessarily think it's about what was said. I think it was just more so about the fact that you talked about them, period. Shirley must have grown up in the suburbs and her parents catered her all of her needs and didn't teach her common sense. I don't know why these women get these men that look better than them. Girl, you supposed to look better than your man if if you're not gonna pay. Hey, thank you so much, Francine Smith, for being here. Hit that like button on your way out, please. Please hit that like button. We still got 335 people in here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. All right. And bless the platform if you guys would like to. Bless the platform. $8. Okay. $8. Okay, let's see. That winded part was that winded part wasn't mad at all. I mean, Steve, if you was winded, you was winded. If you was winded, you was winded, period. Hey, Pen2 Ross. I don't know if I spoke. I see you in here. Let me see what you say, Shirley. She said more good about Steve than negatives. Said he was supportive and there was their home was beautiful, Marjorie. Get over your stuck up self. I agree with that, but also too, she did mention, um, Lord have mercy. I lost my train of thought. Oh, when he mentioned about Marjorie's looks or something like that. Y'all remember that? He mentioned something about her looks or how she looked. Don't she look old? Something like that. He said. Somebody help me in the comment section because I know y'all remember from the phone call. What was that he said? And it wasn't like she was defending Marjorie, nor was she defending Steve in that moment. That's all I'm saying. Steve being scared of her. He said how she looked. Like, why why was that even a necessary question? And you a- and if you my husband, I'm to tell you, why do you care? Why you need to be asking? Why you asking me how she look? Or why? So Shirley did go on to say, and I don't know if you guys heard it in this. She did say that divorce proceedings are allegedly taking place. She is divorcing him. Um, so yeah, that's what she said, child. That's what she said. So what I think I may do, I may upload this as a premiere, the full, thing, so that you guys can hear it, and so that other content creators have access to it. Y'all know I ain't no big like that. I don't do people like that, but I know I've had several people ask me if I got it. Hey, Dr. Manny. No, I was kind of confused on why I was being compared to Funkadoniva. I was like, I don't sound like that man. That man hollers a lot. I don't know. Do I holler to y'all? Do I holler a lot? He to be hollering and talking loud. I can't stand people who be talking extra loud for no reason. Like, why you hollering at me? My goodness. Well, y'all know that we are going to be also recapping the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And honey, child, got a lot to say. I got a lot to say about it. I got a lot to say about part two of the union. Okay. But yes, we will be recapping it for sure. Sherry, you saying I sound like Funky Dineva? What you saying yes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? What you saying yes to? Sherry? Ooh, excuse me. Shirley is the Latasha Scott of 2020. Ooh, not Tamika's sister. You sound like Dallas, Texas. Period. Texas, baby, all day. Country. Country, country, country is what I am. And I take y'all gotta take this country voice. I don't talk like Wanda though. Let's be clear about that. I don't talk like Wanda though, but I do talk uh 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 a little country. Shirley now talking about leaving because of the side chick, and she cares nothing about her daughter, and that's the sad part. That's the part I don't really understand. I can't get with that whole daughter situation because I don't care what my relationship look like with my daughter. I'm not about to be sitting on no phone with no jailhouse nigga sitting up here talking about my daughter. That you not even a pappy. You're not even a pappy. So I don't even I child. Oh, I think some people are behind in the live video because I'm looking. They talking about the old school music. I think they talking about that Shaft music in the beginning. I couldn't stand it. Look like we finna get ready. Look like we was in the theater getting ready to watch Shaft. Okay, listen, y'all. Do me a huge favor. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Show some love to the channel. Um, Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo and Chef Don Don 2. We're still celebrating 8K, and I appreciate it. And it looks like we did get another pledge to come in. Shout out to Miss Bernita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to AOP for the Cash App as well. I appreciate y'all for blessing the channel. Let's bump about it, baby. Let's get us a bump in. Hey, that's what we do. We bumps about blessings. Thank y'all so much. No, you don't sound like Funky Donnie. Thank y'all, because I was a little shook when she said that comment. I had to keep on going with the video. I'm like, I sound like Funky Donnie. Then she say, I don't know what you look like. You may not know what I look like, but I mean, I got stuff on here with my face and stuff. I got thumbnails with my big face, my big old ugly face at that sitting on them thumbnails. Thank you, Yvonne. How you doing, love? How you doing? Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it should have been about Shirley because, like I said, I think Steve have already addressed this, and you're gonna consistently be addressing the fact that people saying something about your marriage. You're Steve Harvey, and that ain't no. That's like, I mean, you're a public figure. Look at where you are. People gonna talk about Steve Harvey. People gonna talk about Marjorie Harvey. I mean, I get you defending her, but people gonna continue to talk about y'all. So, child chef a handsome chocolate chop, thank you. Oh, I be trying. Some lady came up in here talking about I I sound like, well, at first she said um something about funky Dineva, but it was the way she said it. I just took the comment out, but it was the way she said it. That's why I was like, what you talking about? Then she say you sound like him because I'm about to say, I know Joe know you ain't talking about I look like him. Now, I don't like the result, the looks, but honey, no ma'am. And my feet do not look like them battlefield fighting feet. Yeah, my feet don't look like that. I ain't had no pedicure in a long time, but I ain't gonna even hold you. My feet don't look like them battlefield feet. I never knew that the public could obtain jail costs. Yeah, you can. You just gotta fill out some paperwork. 'Cause I remember, unfortunately, when my brother was in there, my dad needed something for reference, and they pulled a call. So yes, definitely possible. Anybody can get them, honey. Steve is a hit dog that's hollering. Ooh, Funky got a runaway slave feet. Runaway slave feet, battlefield fighting feet. If you walk up on them feet, baby, they ready to just box. I can't. No. Y'all know how I feel about him. Speaking of well, this not speaking of nothing specific. Let me tell y'all something. There's a little documentary on this kind of a little off topic. There's a documentary on Tubi that's supposed to be mirroring, not mirroring, but kind of sorta about the Shanquilla Robinson story. And I think it's called Street Legal. And it's on Tubi, okay? And it's like 6 episodes, okay? Like 6 episodes. And you know, I am going to kind of recap it. I am. I did have to give myself a break from watching it because I was getting kind of pissed off at that first episode, second episode. But yeah, I knew somebody was gonna create some kind of documentary about it, and I know that's not gonna be the last one. Somebody gonna do something else, I'm sure. If my husband don't defend me, I'm giving him the side eye. True, I could see that too. He had surgery to fix um his feet now. Well, honey, he need to have surgery and get that. You know what? I'm not fit to do it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I got a lot of documentaries to finish, child. I do. It's only so much time in the day, y'all, in a week. And all my days and weeks been running together, especially these last because I've been doing so much to try to get ready for war show, try to get ready for I'm filming something in December. So I got a lot going on. Lord help today. I got a couple of um people that I'm gonna be working with as far as like brand ambassadors. One of those is going to be the Zen water that I drink, and so I got a lot going on, y'all. But I thank God. Oh, I thank God. Oh yes, we can have a testimony service. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Shirley didn't address her issues. Like what about those mistresses? I don't know. And now Steve told her, address what you want to address, and then he turned around and talk about this ain't rehearsed, girl. It's definitely rehearsed. It's definitely rehearsed. Y'all did talk about this. Okay, so listen. Um, we are going to be coming back. For those of you that watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we will be coming back. I'd say I told you I was gonna be afternoon. We're gonna come back this afternoon. We're gonna recap the reunion. I don't know if it's gonna be a recap or a read, baby. It's probably gonna be a read. It's definitely gonna be a read, honey. Cause I got to read that whole left side of that couch. Whew, I mean, right side. My bad, not the left side. Left side was Candy, Kenya, and Drew. It's that right hand side, including Ralph. Yeah. Oh, I got to. Ooh, I drug Ralph. I drug Sheree. I drug Sonya. I drug Marlo. I drug. I just was dragging last night on Twitter. So we won't talk about that today for sure. For sure. You guys make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you bang that notification bell. Join our Patreon community. It's only $4 to join our Patreon community. We are going to elaborate on a couple of other things when we do our Patreon live this week. So be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, y'all, hit that like button, subscribe, bless the platform, Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. And I will greatly appreciate it. Y'all, first of all, it's 236 people in here. Can y'all put a chef emoji if y'all coming back and recapping the housewives with me? Y'all think we can get us at least 150 in the chat? It's 236 here right now. Can y'all give me a chef emoji if y'all coming back for a housewives? Give me a chef emoji. Even if you don't watch, you can come back for a good dragon. You can come back for a good dragon, even if you don't watch the show. Cause that's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I gotta show y'all these tweets, these viral tweets is going around here. These peoples is on here wilding. I need to mute these tweets. You gonna do your best via speaks. Well, I hope you come back, honey, because we're gonna have us a good time as we recap Real Housewives. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop the link in that live as well so that you guys can give your final thoughts for as far as the whole season. And we'll go from there for sure. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. Not them tired heifers. Well, listen, you got to come back out and hang out with me, Tracy. I mean, I know they is tired, and we just gonna talk about them one time, okay? and then we're gonna get us a little break in for a month and a half before Potomac come back. Okay, because y'all know when Potomac come back, Potomac gonna be way worse than Atlanta. Potomac, we got to worry about 8 housewives, okay, and 2 friend of, 3 friend of, 2 friend of. So we ain't got time to be so let's appreciate Atlanta today. And I don't know if well, I ain't gonna say appreciate. Let's talk about Atlanta one last time today and give us a little break until 'cause I'm gonna be recapping all of them. Beverly Hills, even though Beverly Hills comes on Wednesdays, Beverly Hills, Married to Medicine, and Potomac. So, and I did tell y'all, I'm a real one. I said last season that I wasn't gonna recap and review Potomac this season, but y'all. I'm gonna give it a little chance, see what we're gonna do, see how y'all popping y'all ish on online, and then that'll determine. But now I have plans on recapping Potomac. Okay. So we in it to win it, y'all. We in it to win it. Again, get your goalies 10% off free shipping. Go ahead, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Bang that notification bell so that you don't miss when I get ready to go live about Housewives. All right. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Hey, Tiffany Plum, I don't think I spoke to you. Gigi, how you doing? AK, everybody, I'm Natty, VS Speaks, Little Baby, Sharice. I can't wait to see y'all back a little bit later. Aquarius got us. Can't wait to see you back later so we can discuss these housewives. All right. With that being said, y'all, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.